Okay, so today I want to demonstrate. Stop. Demonstrate how to clean the OSBURN 3300 wood stove for chimney cleaning. So I have a chimney pipe here, and this is the stove. I actually already removed the tube and some material like this. Now it's a bit tricky to remove, so I want to go through this manual first. So first of all, name of the parts. Okay, so let's review the name of the parts. Basically, chimney coming here, and this stuff, this is called tube. And above the tube, there's a number 30, this sheet-cast buffer that was sitting right underneath of the hole of the chimney. So basically, this buffer, this tube is set on the stove, and on the top, see, like, so this is the back side, see? This line, tube line is there. So it's basically, this one was sitting like this. And then chimney pipe coming here. So if I clean the chimney, the dust is gonna come top to down and put here. So I need to remove this one. So this is the wood stove, chimney here. I need to remove this tube first in order to take this out. So I remove this tube first, and that was a bit of challenge. I didn't understand. See, there's a notch here. So basically this notch is in the stove and it's locked. So in order to remove this tube, it's setting like this. This air pipe is pointing to the front side of the stove. I need to remove this notch to this unlock and then push out. The trick was I was trying to rotate this by hand, and it's really tight. So I didn't understand this mechanism of this notch. I could luckily rotate by hand with this one, so I could remove this one and then watch out what's the mechanism of this lock. It's basically just a notch here on the hole, push into, and lock it. But problem was it was not rotating this. So you might need to use a wrench to hold it and then rotate. That was a trick. So basically, I use this wrench to hold the tube and rotate, and that way I could unlock it. So inside the stove, how that look like is this. I don't know if you can see. So there's a wood stove there, hole, and that's the hole. And as you see, there's notch. Do you see the notch on the? See, here, this notch. That's the point. That's the one. Need to suck into the tube and rotate. And once we put the tube here, then on the top, we need to put the baffle. So now, I need to clean here and okay, it was upside down. And then put it back. So not too bad once I come to this. And then be careful of this baffle. This is very fragile. See, like here. It's already happened before, previous time, I guess. So it's a very fragile thing. Right, Momo? So usually when I call chimney clean guy, he bring the big car with big vacuum, and he open up this space here like this, and then he suck into the brush from here, and it's a sort of rotated pipe, and on the top there's a brush, and he sucks through the brush from this hole, and it go all up to the chimney and spinning it, and then it's clean and dust gone, and that's the way that he clean up. But I don't have such kind of convenient spinning tube which go all up and down. In the meantime, he also put in another vacuum to suck the air out. So it's very efficient the way he clean. He also mentioned that be careful about scratching too much the chimney surface inside because it's fragile. So I need to be aware of that. But what I'm thinking is I have a long brush. It comes from top to probably this area. It comes. So I can clean up to here and drop the old dust. But in this side of the chimney, I need to basically take this pipe out and then clean it. So I had to do the two different steps to clean the chimney. First, I'm gonna clean the top part by climbing up to the roof, open up the top, and then brush it out, which will ensure to clean up to this point. And then I screw up the pipe up to probably here, because there's some hole here. This is a kind of open air kind of stuff. So I need to take the pipe out and clean, and then clean somewhere more inside, then that'll be good. So this is the chimney cleaning brush I bought, and also this is the pole. It said $15, $15.99. So this pole, it can be joined further, more longer one, but my chimney is quite short. See, like that. So I think this one stick is good enough. So basically I'm gonna put this brush on the head and then climb up the roof and clean the chimney. So how this look like? So it's kind of like this. So the guy said that this is by metal. He said they have to be careful about because this metal may scratch, but you know, it's made for chimney cleaning, so it should be okay. So basically I'm looking at this elevation of the roof, and that's the chimney. From the bottom of the ceiling to somewhere top of the roof is somewhere around here. So chimney is stuck from here, not necessarily exactly from top, but it's probably about this much of here is the height of the roof. So I have still left over of this much length. So in other words, if I flip it, if I go from here to down, it's almost reached to this end. See here. So that means if I push in whole hole, so it's like here, whole hole inside, then I should be able to reach to the ceiling range. By the way, this spring I already cleaned this head because there's a bunch of dust here, so I cleaned it. I was hoping to this chimney guy come to sleep, but he didn't come for some reason. So I am gonna do myself here to open up and clean with this chimney cleaning piece. So in the beginning, immediately I noticed that this brush pretty tight. Wonder, this is what guy was talking about. Be careful. I get stuck and won't come out. So as you see, if I suck this one, it quite bit I have to pull off, and then also make this scratch here. That's not good. So I think I need to cut this so that it will fit more nicely, softly. Now I'm gonna disassemble this chimney. I'm wondering, put the mark and here. So those two out, and then see how that look like first. Okay, so those two spots by this assembling, I can take this out. And just by doing that, I can just pull off this chimney here. Okay, so I can clean here by hand. Clean here, and then I can clean here. Let's see. How about? Let's see. How about the inside? Okay, it's not too bad. I can just clean by hand by putting this outside. Okay. Then also I can bring buckets here and then clean. Okay. Looking good. So basically, see, if I do like that, see here, get cleaned. Now I'm gonna hold the buckets here and then clean top. Okay. だいぶ綺麗になって、バケツはこれだけ取った。あとちょっとあの辺だ。大体 OK だ。OK now. Pretty clean. Let's close the top of the roof. So there's this case underneath of the stove. We can pull this off, plug off, and then take the ash out. So my impression cleaning chimney, not too bad. It's basically end of the season. On the top around here there's a lot of tar sticking, so I need to clean, but it pretty inside of this upper side of the chimney looks clean. In other words, it may not necessary to clean every year, even this part. Though now I know how to clean using this stick. But basically this top is okay. And then more down below, close to the stove, and also on the top probably like a 10-inch of this top get the very greasy tar. So that part I need to worry about, because you might get fire once the top side get burned. But pretty much inside chimney seems clean. Good to know. A and A. Important to put the mark there. Right, Mom? So it was not right. I made a correction. So now, all up to the end. And it's kind of a little bit lean toward, front side is a little bit down. Something like that. And then all up to the edge. It's there. See? Okay, and then air come here up, and then go up. So just this is important. The end, but the air come up to this hole, and then it go back again, so the smoke is gonna rotate front and go back, so that it get more efficient. Okay, now stove is nice and clean.